looked really hard at our safety program and tried to find ways to improve it. One of the things we were not doing is recognizing all the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of good things that happen, the safe things, the people who were stopping and make it safe, people who were applying Safe Start, and we just weren't recognizing that enough. So the executive team came up with this idea of the Safety Rockstar Award. And the way it works is that managers or fellow teammates nominate people where they see the safe behavior, where people really modeled stop and make it safe. When people do that, that's a safety rock star. When people put safety before all else, that's a safety rock star.
We got to do it right, we got to do it safely. Money means nothing, you know what I mean? Somebody gets hurt or worse, doesn't make it home that night, what was that worth?
Doesn't matter if you're on one of our job sites, on a property of Granite Rock, one of our customers' property, reinforcing that message to the rest of our drivers for doing the right thing, for stopping and making it safe.
We try to make it a staple in every safety meeting. We share that message with our guys that you guys are empowered to raise your hand whenever you don't feel like it's safe, and we're going to support you there.
I was on the job site, so when I was gonna back in, I stopped and I pulled out of my truck and I saw there was no trees, it was down the hill. I went down and I get some rocks and I line up with the uneven asphalt on the road. That way the other drivers can see not to get close to that section. If they get too close to that part, probably roll over 100%.
The timing of it lined up fairly well because we had done a safety meeting a few weeks before. We're making a big push to highlight drop-offs on ramps if there's no delineation. And Abel did a great job of that. It showed his creativity. His ability to kind of scavenge around and pick up rocks and gather whatever he could was key for himself, his safety, and also the safety of the guys behind him.
I can help my friends, my coworkers, anybody. I'm gonna stop and make it safe.
We're looking for those stories to communicate, hey, great job, and to communicate to the rest of the organization, this is what we're really after, this is what we want to see.
We're concerned about not just the job, we're concerned about our people, we're concerned about the people around us.
Working here in Soledad, we knew we had a high pressure gas main. Come to find out the gas line was a lot closer than what we thought after potholing. It was going to become a dangerous situation. That's a lot of times with any job, nobody really wants to shut it down because the first thing they start thinking about is money, bottom line. We decided we better shut this thing down and figure out a safe plan to dig by this gas line. We weren't going to go any farther until we figured out how to do this safely.
I think it's a great thing to be recognizing these people. The whole crew kind of jumped in there, came in with ideas from laborers to operators to Joe, myself, on up. You know, everybody kind of jumps in, so it's a full team effort. I think the whole team needs to be recognized, absolutely.
We all have the right to shut it down and make it safe, and that's what I did, and I felt I did the right thing.
Yeah, I think it's very consistent with our safety before all else culture. The difference is it's a little bit less of kind of demanding safety before all else and switching to rewarding safety before all else.
We had a dump man that was standing very close to the area where we were dumping, and I can feel my trailer sliding. I just stopped. I was afraid they were going to slide into him, pinning him or crushing him. That upset him.
For a person in her position, you've got a woman driver in a pretty male-dominated business, and she saw something, said something again until somebody listened to her. She had what we call courage and grace, and it did take courage to do what she did. She did the right thing, and she felt very strongly about it.
He told me not to worry about it, that he would get out of the way. Later on, 2 of our trailers actually did hit the wall right where the man was standing. He could have been hurt or killed. I don't feel bad about making the call at all.
You'll recognize somebody for something that they do, and they say, but that's just doing my job. Why would I be recognized for just doing my job? You do see people doing something above and beyond, something that they might be uncomfortable, like in this situation, where she stopped to make it safe. Those are the things that are worthy of these Rockstar nominations, and it makes us talk about these things.
Everybody's seen the situation, but nobody else was taking the initiative to call, and I didn't care who was going to get upset. I didn't care who it inconvenienced. I just didn't want that man to get hurt.
It goes to that courage thing. If Marilyn could do it, I can do it. I think that's part of the message too.
It is truly a one company program, one company effort. It's capturing people at their best, capturing people who are modeling the Granite Rock safety value at its highest. So I think that's excellent.